Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm just doing a little bit of like a more personal rant about a celebrity, if you even really want to call her that. I don't really know what to call her, right? At this point, is she a celebrity? I really don't know, but I'm just so sick and tired of seeing about this person, man. I don't know, I might get some hate for this video to be honest, because I know a lot of y'all loyal Chrisean Rock supporters out there be defending her no matter what she does. You know, she could, kill a baby or something and you literally wouldn't even be worried about it. In fact, talking about killing babies, let's go ahead and talk about that a little later in the video because that's a point I want to make too. Anyway, I just want to say first, like everything I've learned about Chrisean Rock has been completely against my will. Like it's almost like I'm being held hostage. Like the terrorists got me tied up in the back room, right? And they're trying to like get that info out of me. Like, they're trying to, get details out of me. Like I'm in Guantanamo Bay, right? It's like an interrogation. They got me tied up. They're just showing me Chrisean Rock info, just trying to break me mentally. But I don't know if I'm in the same boat as a lot of y'all or whatever, but over the last, 3 or 4 months, right, I've been seeing so much about this chick, and like it just, every time I see something about her, it's something terrible, and it's like a perfect example of making the wrong people famous. People come on here all the time and say things like, oh, why is Kim Kardashian famous, right? Like that's an example of making the wrong people famous and stuff like that, and I don't totally disagree with that statement, but if we're being real, Chrisean Rock is a way worse example of making the wrong people famous right now. A lot of you probably have never heard of this woman, okay? And I'm completely alright with that. In all reality, you should consider yourself blessed if you've never had the unfortunate opportunity of learning about Chrisean Rock. So I honestly, just to make this video, I had to look up what she was famous for, right? And so from what I found online, okay, she basically has gotten all of her clout, all of her fame from this rapper by the name of Blueface. Now I've known about Blueface for years. If you listen to rap music, you probably, whether you think of him as like a meme or you actually like his music, lots of people know about Blueface. I don't want to disrespect Blueface. I'm not coming at him in this video. He's not the problem, to me at least, in this situation. This video is about Chrisean Rock. So she got her fame from Blueface's Blue Girls Club back in 2020, right? I didn't really pay attention to that or nothing, but apparently she's put out some songs on her own, and people have listened to them or whatever. But realistically, what she's most known for is for being one of the worst imaginable people. So every time I see Chrisean Rock in the news, it's her assaulting Blueface, assaulting somebody else, being just fucking ridiculous, saying and doing the dumbest things possible, right? Like, it seems like every day there's a new video or picture of her doing something completely fucking ignorant. And it's gotten to the point, man, where it's like, why are we even still talking about her, right? And I already know, but Optimus, you're making it worse, bro. You're talking about her in a video. You're giving her clout. Yeah, I get that, man. I'm giving her clout. I'm giving her the attention she wants or whatever, right? But I'm gonna be real with you, man. This one YouTube video from some dude on YouTube is not boosting Chrisean Rock's personality or like her views or anything anymore. Like, I just looked her name up to find out what she's like up to, what she does, and TMZ, Complex, XXL have all put out articles on her in the last week, right? And none of them are positive. Every time she goes viral or like she blows up for something, right, it's her fucking assaulting somebody and like getting in a fight with somebody, man. Like, I've never met a celebrity who wasn't a boxer who's gotten in so many fights and that's what they're famous for type shit. And like, I'm tired of seeing it, man. Like, every time I get on Twitter, every time, I go on any social media, right, you got these people posting about Chrisean Rock, oh, her and Blueface or blah, 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 blah. I don't care, man. I don't give a fuck, right? Like, I'm so tired of hearing it. She doesn't do anything extraordinary. Like, let's just be honest. It's not like she has some sort of special talent, right? Her talent is quite literally just fucking assaulting people, having a toxic relationship with Blueface, and making a complete fool out of herself. There's nothing like redeeming about her, you know what I mean? Like, you can think of a lot of these celebrities and they at least got something, like Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the greatest actors of all time, you know what I mean? Like, it's undebatable. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. That's why he's a celebrity. Kanye West is one of the greatest musicians of all time. That's why he's famous, You can think of a lot of these people and you're like, oh, that's why they're famous. For her, the only reason she's famous is just for doing ghetto shit and getting in trouble. And like, people just keep putting her on a pedestal for it and like putting her on all these outlets and on TMZ and this and that and whatnot because it gets all these clicks and all these views because her and Blueface's toxic ass relationship being public all the time. It's essentially just reality TV. Let's just call it for what it is here, man. It's reality TV. It's one of those stupid ass shows on whatever TV, I don't even know, on whatever network, where it's just based on like negative toxic drama. That's all it is. But this time it's just being played out for the internet. So her and Blueface are going through this big situation right now. She's pregnant, right? She has a kid on the way, apparently. She's still out here trying to fist fight people, even though she's literally procreated life. And she has a baby on the way. You know how that goes, right? You know, one wrong swing in a fight or something like that, someone don't know she's pregnant or anything, that baby's dead. But she doesn't care about that, you know what I mean? Why care about your baby's life when you could be out just fighting random people in the streets and physically abusing your boyfriend, right? And also, she's a henny demon. Now, I can't say anything either because I'm a henny demon, right? On Friday nights, I'm gonna be real with you, man, I'm a fucking henny demon. I love me some Hennessy. I can't even hold you on that. Like, that's just part of it. But that's not the problem. Once again, she's pregnant. But anyway, you know, she's pregnant and you'll see her on social media all the time. Just drinking Hennessy like it's water. You know, drinking Hennessy like a fish drinks water. Her and Hennessy got the most special dynamic duo relationship of all time. Yes, she has a baby in her stomach. Now, I don't think I should have to explain to anyone with a not room temperature IQ on why that's not a good thing, on why drinking Hennessy when you're pregnant is a really horrible thing to do. But fetal alcohol syndrome is very, very real, and it's not fair to subject to a child because you're too fucking, you know, ignorant and addicted to alcohol to just put the bottle down. But that's literally only like one of the 19 reasons why I genuinely dislike this person, right? And so, like I said earlier in this video, she's got this like real toxic relationship with Blueface, you know, like 3 times a week, literally. There's a new video of her getting in a fight with his family, or him getting in a fight with somebody, or her getting in a fight with someone, or her and him arguing about who's the father of her kid and who's not. And it's like, I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't care. But yet, every day when I get on social media, every time I load the Twitter timeline up, all I fucking see about is how Chrisean Rock has got her 17th assault allegation of the year, and we're only 24 days into the year. Or another picture or video of her swallowing Hennessy like it's water when she's got a baby in her stomach. And like, look, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like Blueface was the most famous rapper on the planet, like he had this crazy career. But you know, he had hit the mainstream. He had a couple songs that did really well on streaming and, you know, brought his name out there, right? Like, he was definitely making at least a little bit of money and had like a decent career going. But ever since he's been with this bitch, all you hear about when it comes to Blueface, it's never anything about any new music, you know, any new concerts, anything to do with his career. All it has to do with this is about how, you know, Chrisean Rock hits him with a fucking Hennessy bottle over the head. Or Chrisean Rock fights 2 women and tries to force Blueface to get in her car. Like, she's literally ruining this man's career, or like what's left of his career at this point, on a damn near daily basis, ruining his reputation with her actions and how she behaves around him. Destroying this man's career, and like he's like trapped or something. He won't leave. I don't know. I don't get what the whole situation is with that thing, right? That's not really any of my I don't care about that. That's not any of my business. I could care less if they're together or not. She's the issue I have here. But my point is, you never see any sort of like positive outcome with her. Everything she does is in a negative light. Every action that gets put in the spotlight for her is in the negative light. You know what I mean? All she provides is just like negativity, drama, toxicity, bullshit, you know what I mean? Like violence. And yet for some reason she's famous, you know what I mean? For some reason, and people defend her. That's what's even crazier. There's dead ass people on social media that say she's not the problem. That actually, they blame like people like Blueface for her doing the shit she does. Now, I don't really know how you can ever justify, you know, hitting someone over the head with a glass bottle. That's damn near, if not outright, assault with a deadly weapon. But yet you got people on social media, yeah, who are saying like, oh, she only acts this way because of the people she's around, you know? If she wasn't around Blueface in that toxic relationship, she would never act this way. But yet you can go on social media and like just search her past, and like, this is a clear pattern of behavior that's happened for a long time. You know, it happened before she was with Blueface and all this. So it's crazy to me that people on social media are like trying to blame her actions on everybody else around her but her. Like it's everybody's fault that she's still, you know, hitting people with alcohol bottles over their head, her boyfriend nonetheless, while being pregnant with her child, or her getting in fist fights with 2 women while she's pregnant, or her allegedly drinking Hennessy and all this even while she's pregnant, you know what I mean? As if like she's not a grown-ass woman who's like in control of her own decisions and actions. I don't know why people are still defending this shit on social media. Perhaps it's mostly just people projecting and like that, you know, they act the same way. They do the same stupid shit. So of course they're going to defend it online and pretend that it's not a problem. I don't really know, you know what I mean? But this whole defense of her and like just ignoring the shit she's doing, like that shit's got to stop, man. At the end of the day, like, I get why a lot of people talk about her, right? You know, because, like, especially if you're TMZ, of course you're going to write an article on Blueface's girlfriend doing all this crazy shit because it always goes viral and people care so much and, like, they tune into these, like, rappers' relationships and these celebrity relationships, like, way too heavily. But at a certain point, man, you just got to stop talking about these fucking people. And like I said, I know that's a little hypocritical because I'm sitting here making a whole ass video about it. But at a certain point, man, like, when are we going to realize as like a collective and like as like a group, you know, as society, that promoting fucking people like this is not the wave, you know what I mean? Because she's not providing or contributing really anything. You can argue she's contributing entertainment if you like just following like trashy ass behavior and just like seeing what scumbag ass people do. But like what is she contributing? You know, genuinely, like, let's be real, like, and I'm not trying to say, you know, I'm not trying to be mean, right? I know that that's how this is coming across, but what is she actually contributing outside of, like, news headlines? She's not making her relationship very good with Blueface. She's not really, like, putting out good content or like, you know, creating anything useful. She's not necessarily Einstein, so she's not coming up with any new ideas or like trends or anything. She's just like literally assaulting people left, right, and center, putting her unborn child's life at constant risk with like dangerous ass actions. And just like flooding all of these outlets with just like bum ass stories. And it's gotten to the point, man, where like I'm personally just tired of fucking seeing it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm in just like I'm the lone wolf in this whole thing. Maybe everybody else is still like really rocking with seeing that kind of stuff or whatever. I don't really know. But I'm just over seeing this shit, bro. Like I'm over every time I get on Twitter, you know, and like it's not like I'm going out of my way to find this info. It's not like I'm going on Google and I'm like, oh, what's Chrisean Rock up to today? Nah, it's like I'll be on TikTok and I'm scrolling and then it's just a video, you know what I mean? Or like I'm on Twitter looking for topics and like every day it's a new story type shit. It just, I don't know, bro. It's like we as society gotta stop making the wrong people famous, you know, or like stop making people famous for the wrong reasons. Cause like maybe she really does have skill. Maybe she really does have talent in something and she's just not showing it. But that's the problem. She's not showing any real talent or like reason to be this popular other than just doing stupid, terrible shit to people all the time. And like at the end of the day, at some point, man, we as society got to wake up and realize like these are not the type of people we want to be making famous, you know? These are not the type of people that we should be putting on pedestals and making rich and making have influence in society in any way. It's just insane to me, man. So I just wanted to come on here and like talk about that because I don't know if you guys have been seeing this. Like I feel like it's more of like a rap thing, you know what I mean? Like if you listen to rap music or whatever, you're probably a little bit more inclined to see news about this kind of stuff because Blueface is a rapper and whatnot, but it's something I had to talk about, man, because like I'm just over it. I'm over seeing this shit. I'm over hearing about it all the time. It's just ridiculous. So with that being said though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. But until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, not really caring to hear about Chrisean Rock anymore, and signing out.